Hi and welcome. I want to share a quote with you today that has stuck with me since I first heard it in 1996. And it's interesting that my own quotes support a lot of you through your own lives, but there's a couple of quotes that have supported me. And one of those is by Josie Bissett, and it's dreams come a size too big so we can grow into them. And it's always helped me with a lot of patience and trusting in the timing and readiness of a dream. So if you've read my book Bloom, you'll know that one of my dreams is to have a house on a hill. And if you've watched episode 4, you'll understand why, because I grew up in a beautiful old farmhouse with big country skies all around me. And for the last couple of years I've been looking for some acreage that would give me back that sky. But I was looking everywhere except where that sky was, in the New England region of New South Wales. And I just didn't want to go quite back to the same town or whatever, but that region is quite huge. And so the good news is, the big news is that we're selling our little house and we're moving back to the country. And it's probably about a 2-hour drive from the farm I shared with you in episode 4, but there'll be no neighbour noises, there'll be no flights going over the top, no background traffic noise, and all the things that have worn me down. But there'll also be sunrises and sunsets and things like that. So it's about a 6-hour drive from here. I'll make the journey quick for you and take you down there now, and we'll be sharing this adventure together. And this is what I'm considering it as, an adventure, because otherwise it scares the life out of me. And with an adventure, you know there's going to be challenges along the way, but you come at it with a sort of more curious spirit. So that's how I'm approaching this whole endeavour that I'm doing. And in the meantime, we have people coming through our home looking at it. It's for sale, so we have prospective buyers coming through, which is really weird, but also makes me feel really nice, because this house has been very nurturing and supportive for this chapter of my life, and I trust that it will be the same for the next person. But in the meantime, we've got a quick 6-hour drive to share with you, and I'll make it very quick, and then I'll show you where the next chapter begins. This beautiful hilltop and magnificent country around it is now going to be mine and my daughter's. And I won't say that I own the land, because how can we ever own the earth? Instead, I'm the caretaker of this land for the rest of my life. And obviously the land can survive without me. It has done for millennia. but we're going to be sharing a really beautiful symbiotic relationship from here on. And oh my gosh, I just feel so grateful, but also so grateful that the places I looked at before didn't turn out, and that this was waiting for us all this time. And there's a storm in the distance here, and our house is actually going to be here, right here where I'm standing. And so I'm going to be watching storms like this from all directions. We've got 360-degree views here, and it's cold country. It's definitely chilly cold country, but I love that. We'll have proper seasons here and get to know the wildlife that live here as well. And yeah, this recording is the first time that my daughter and I have been able to be here on our own. There's always been like an agent or the caretakers, or my mum was here with me as well, and we just wanted to come here today to actually feel the land and be with it. So thank you for sharing this special time with us, and there'll be plenty more years to share with you. Our hill. Can you believe it?
It's crazy.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Timing and readiness play a huge role in our dreams unfolding. So does having the guts to let go of how you think it's going to look, trying to dictate how it's actually going to look. And so thank you for sharing this ride with me. It goes onwards from here, and I look so forward to sharing it with you. It's going to be a gentle unfolding. I hope it's a gentle unfolding. It's going to be an unfolding of some sort. There'll be no more of that. Anyway, that's one good thing. And yeah, I can't believe it. I can, but I can't. Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you for sharing this, and please just never give up on your dreams if they're that important to you. Dreams do come true. We've just got to be ready for them. We've just got to let go, and we've got to especially let go of how we think they're going to look, so the dream can actually reveal itself to us. Because in the end, if we do that, we get exactly what we've asked for, and more, and more. Happy tears.